All right. Shalom, shalom. All praises go to Yahweh Bashem, Yahushai Bashem Kakadash. Give honors to the apostles and elders of the Camp Great Millstone. No, I'm not part of the Camp Great Millstone, but I do follow, and it's where I got the 100% truth, proper doctrine. And I wanted to go ahead and say also shalom to the brothers and sisters who's out there listening and learning, and who is, pushing the faith, living off the faith, living their daily lives, trying to apply the commandments to the best of their ability, even though we in this wicked flesh, this sinful flesh. I don't really necessarily have a topic for this lesson. It's gonna be a spirit flow. I'm gonna touch on certain things. Might be a little bit all over the place, but not gonna be too long. Just wanna touch on certain topics, on certain subjects, and hope this lesson is edifying. Okay, and as you know it, when basically the beginning of the new year, the Sabbath was Friday sundown to Saturday sundown. And I sometimes try to tell the people, certain my people, that hey, listen, the ones that have an ear to listen, sometimes they're not necessarily quite in the truth though, but they're aware of that there is a deeper knowledge and understanding. I was trying to tell them that, listen, you can't start a new year in the middle of the winter, which is so-called the Gregorian holiday of January 1st. Listen, that's the winter season. You can't start a new year there. The spring, Most High appointed seasons so that we can have an understanding of how time works. And the spring is the beginning of a new year. That's when leaves spring up and the flowers and the trees. Not everybody will understand that. Some just don't care. Some might just look baffled when I speak on certain things like this. Like, they just look at me strange. Like, what's wrong with you? You know what the fuck you saying? But then again, there's always gonna be scoffers and non-believers. But non-believers shall die in their unbelief. We can get that. Thanks to the book of Ecclesiasticus. The unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Nah, it didn't come up, but I do want to get that scripture. I'm assuming it's in the book of Ecclesiasticus, but let me make it up. Faithful shall die. Right, here we are. Here we go. We're in the book of, Second Esdras, chapter 15. I'm assuming it's chapter 15. I think it was verse 4. Yeah, chapter 15, verse 4. And we'll start at the beginning. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord Yahweh. and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Now we're in the book of Esdras, 15th chapter, verse 4. Well, I started at the top from verse 1 on down. We are in those times. You see what's going on. Yeah, even though, sitting President Biden is pushing out stimulus, but mind you now, the more money they're pumping in the system, that's going to cause inflation. As you can see, the dollar is on its way out, and we're on our way to a digital currency. People are happy. They get a little extra cash to pay their little bills. Listen, the money that they pump out is going right back, whether it be towards their bills, such as rent, utilities, cable, and all that, is going right back into circulation. So it's like the little money that you get is not going to sustain you. Yeah, it might, plug a couple of holes, but up until then, we still serving out our punishment, because Yahweh Shai is nigh, but it's not quite yet, because there are certain prophecies that have to play out before Yahweh Shai make his return unto the earth. And when he do, he coming to make war. And before Yahweh Shai returned to the earth, there were signs and prophecies to play out as to show his coming, at the beginning of his coming. And that's where we at right now. We're gonna repeat, and we're gonna go ahead and reread 2nd Esdras 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. You see what's going on out there in the world. Listen, brothers making videos daily, clockwork, feeding the sheep, and I'm still getting fed. So I'm listening in more than we all have the decree to go out there and teach what was taught, but I don't know about other brothers, but me, shit, I'm still getting fed. I'm still getting fed daily. I'm still growing, because even though, I haven't been aware of this truth, but I say it all the time, that I thought I had the proper doctrine until I was locked in with GMS. So everything that I thought I knew, listen, I have to become a baby again, because the proper doctrine that I got on the GMS. So all that other shit from other camps that I used to follow and listen to, man, I have to get that shit up out my spirit, get that shit up out my head. Coming onto the fold of GMS and getting the proper doctrine, listen, it's like starting all over again. Yeah, I still got the basics, such as, I'm an Israelite, I know the tribe, understand that who we are as a people and where we are in captivity, you know what I'm saying, and that our faith, we have to be tried through the fire. I still retain that, but as far as the other doctrine go, because the other camps out there, they don't have the 100% truth. And I'm comfortable saying that I can stand on that GMS have the 100% truth. Well, they have what meaning 100% is they have what is needed in order to work out our own salvation and the proper doctrine and all these false fables. And listen, I was one of those brothers, thinking that, there was angels who came down and had sex with women. Listen, I was one of those brothers who thought that was, had the book of Enoch. Who thought that, okay, I was deep. No. I think Yahweh Shai, he brought me up under the proper doctrine. And he led me to living waters. He brought me under the right camp. And I praise Yahweh Shai. Now we're going to get back to the plagues that's come upon this earth, upon his return. Because like I say, of the unfaithful, listen, the time is nigh. But if you're going to be out here thinking that, okay, you know what? You thinking that you just here on this earth to do whatever it is the fuck you want to do. And you got to see it to believe it. And you think the Lord delayed his coming? Yahweh Shai delayed his coming? Okay. And when he's coming to make war. And will you be ready? Come on, we're gonna go ahead and lay it out. For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. This whole earth is wicked, especially Babylon the Great, America. Man, look here, man. This place is done. It's through. You see people out here, all this LGBTQ, whatever, how many letters it is. Homosexuality is rampaging all throughout on TV, every show, even cartoons. They trying to push that vibration upon our children, this generation. It's like they're slowly integrating it in everything. There's nothing you can watch that you won't see that shit right there in your face. And that shit's sickening because you can see that this is Sodom and Gomorrah. This is modern day Sodom and Gomorrah. And you see what happened to the ancient Sodom and Gomorrah. It was put out, man. It was done away with fire and brimstone. We'll go ahead. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more, as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. And therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues. See, when we speaking of Egypt, we're not talking about ancient Egypt. We're talking about modern day Egypt, because Egypt means bondage, and America is where majority, we all spread out to the four corners of the earth, but the majority of the Israelites is where we at right here. And the majority of the captivity, this is where Judah and Israel joined in captivity together, and we're suffering over here. And this is modern day Egypt, which again, Egypt means bondage. And I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. Like I say, and all the unfaithful, those who are not found in the book of life, the elect, you're done for. You're done. See, the Most High already know what he gonna do with your wicked ass. Man and woman and children shall show no pity. He have no respect of persons. For you unfaithful, you unwilling, you old backsliding daughters, and you will not turn back and take heed to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Listen, the prophets is out there. Dude, the prophets is out there. Well, y'all, the ones that y'all laughing at, y'all scoffing. You know, y'all going back and forth with it. Listen, man. Listen. I can't listen. Those that have ears, let them hear. And those that have eyes, let them see. Roughly paraphrasing. But the whole point of this is that, listen, we're at the end of this shit, man. Listen, we're at the end of this shit. America's on its way out. What you have to understand, each individual shall work out their own salvation. And yeah, it's part of the brotherhood, and we are part of the body, but at the end of the day, you still have to walk your path. And if God willing, Yahweh willing, that we be part of the elect, that I'm part of the elect. The elect is chosen from the foundation of the earth. We just have to play it out. But we're either going to serve Yahweh or we're going to serve Satan. What is Satan about? Pleasing to the flesh. As long as we're separated from our power, as long as we're serving our flesh, we will continue to be separated from our power. And all you unfaithful, you shall die in your unfaithfulness. Like I said, I didn't have a specific topic. I just wanted to go ahead and touch on certain things. And The time is nigh. We're here. Like I said, it's going to be a quick hitter. I'm going to end it off right here. And I'm going to say shalom to the hopeful elect and to the Aqua and the Akim who's listening and learning. May grace be upon you. Endure. Shalom.